Enix! Square Enix! Yes, hey guys, it's HMK once again, now with my Square Enix predictions when it comes to E3, because Nintendo and Square Enix, they are the biggest things when it comes to my channel. Now, it has been confirmed that Square Enix will not be having a conference this year. Guys, don't boo-hoo, don't worry. That doesn't mean they're not going to be there, because Square Enix still has the big-ass booth area that they did last year at E3, and Square Enix booth last year was pretty impressive. So don't worry about that, alright? So, Square Enix is not going to have their own conference. However, Square Enix and Sony, you know, they're buddy-buddy like that. So we're probably going to have a Square Enix section at Sony's press conference. You know, they'll probably going to talk about games like Final Fantasy 15, which is coming out this year. Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which maybe they'll give out an actual name, because like Final Fantasy 7 Remake as a name, you know, it doesn't slip off the tongue. Maybe Final Fantasy 7, like, Truth or some shit, I don't fucking know. But we're probably gonna get more of that, and we're probably gonna get more of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. You know, my gut tells me, along with other people's guts, that they're gonna focus on that game a lot more. Not a lot more, but just a little bit more, since it's slated for release this year, when compared to Kingdom Hearts 3 if they decide to show anything. Now, reports from all people, including my boy JJ, says that we will get something of Kingdom Hearts 3 this year at E3. And more likely they're going to show it off at the Sony show, because you know how Sony and PlayStation and Square Enix are tied like that. You're like, you know, play it first on Sony or play it best on Sony. We already know that's confirmed for Final Fantasy 7 Remake, that we're going to be able to play it first on PlayStation. And Kingdom Hearts 3, that is not really, you know, hasn't been really advertised as such, but I feel that along the way they're going to be like, oh, play Kingdom Hearts 3 best on Sony. You know, they're going to offer a lot more things, because, you know, Kingdom Hearts has never been on Xbox, and Sony has been a very good and stable home for the Kingdom Hearts series. So I feel that they're going to do that route. Now, in terms of reveals when it comes to Square Enix, they're definitely going to talk about an upcoming Dragon Quest game, because we've been talking about Dragon Quest 10 and 11. Probably, and then Dragon Quest Heroes 2 as well. They're probably going to talk about Deus Ex Machina, Mankind Divided, and whatnot. Just Cause 3 has already been out, but we already seen pictures from people getting ready and hyped for the show that Final Fantasy 15 has been posted up on the light signs leading up to E3 at the LA Convention Center. So we're probably going to have a lot of Final Fantasy 15 news, even though we got a shitload at the Final Fantasy 15 Uncovered event. So, I mean, I feel that was enough, and they can go a little bit more ham at Final Fantasy 15 at E3, probably have it playable. But if they were to talk about another game, I would definitely like them to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and definitely Final Fantasy 7 Remake. You know, we've had a lot of talk that Final Fantasy 7 Remake is going to be split into multiple chapters, so probably they can go a little bit more on that, maybe have the first chapter playable, explain what the chapters mean between that, because they say they want to go to an approach from Final Fantasy 13, which, I mean, on paper it sounds like you'd cringe at the sound of Final Fantasy 13, but Tetsuya Nomura, I'm pretty sure he'll know what he's doing with this game when it comes to splitting up into different arcs. Now, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. We're probably going to have the release date of that, maybe, because Kingdom Hearts has definitely been, you know, in and out when it comes to convention shows or whatnot, and they definitely do like to announce the release date outside of that crap at other events. But I feel like E3 and Square Enix, given how much we know about upcoming titles, they have to go ham on some of them. Alright, maybe they will like to make reveals of upcoming games that we don't know about, but from what we know, like, the list is like, you know, it's a good chunk, but it's not a big chunk. You know what I mean? So I feel that Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, we gotta get a lot more details on that in order to, you know, make up that space. So Kingdom Hearts 2.8, I want a release date. I want to learn a little bit more about 0.2 and back cover, because the Dream Drop Distance, we already know as much as we need to know about that game. It's been out. Maybe they add more content to that, but Tetsuya Nomura said don't bank on it. So I do want more information on back cover 0.2 in the form of a trailer. You don't have to go too ham on it. You know, to try and keep that surprise for Aqua's level in 0.2 and back cover. You know, the things about the photos, they can go not too ham on it and decide to go a little bit more on Kingdom Hearts 3 this time around. Because, you know, the hype for this game is getting gradual, and they have to keep it on. I feel that they have to keep the ball rolling on the Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, because I mean, if you focus too much on Kingdom Hearts 2.8, you know, like people, they either get mad, ravenous, or some may even forget that Kingdom Hearts 3 is happening, even though that's a really fat chance. But I feel that Kingdom Hearts 3 needs to get, you know, a continuous stream. I don't expect them to go ham at E3. It will be nice, it will be grand, but I don't expect them to go ham. And what I expect is, you know, a good amount of stream, probably, you know, give us a new world, some new enemies, maybe show us Riku and Kairi in the Kingdom Share and the new outfits for Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, I feel that it's a very, very good choice if they decided to go something like that. And you know, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD Final Chapter Prologue, if it's playable at E3, that won't hurt, but more than likely we're gonna have Dream Drop Distance, the portion of that playable and whatnot. And the reason why I feel that they need to go ham on these games is because, once again, these are the games that we know, and given that Square Enix's banner from last year showed off games that they had in store for us at the event, and they talked about, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 was there, Final Fantasy 15 was there, not Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 7 was there. They had all these banners of their games, Deus Ex Machina, Just Cause 3, My Number 9 when it was Dragon Quest Heroes. They had a bunch of games, so I feel like this year's E3 they're gonna have Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Remix, Final Fantasy 15, Deus Ex Machina Mankind Divided, and, you know, probably the Hitman game or whatnot. But I feel that not Nintendo, I feel like Square Enix needs to go a little bit more into Kingdom Hearts this year. You know, last year was great, but this year I feel they need to go out and get that ball rolling once again. Because, you know, we've been in a drought, and, you know, I'm not blaming them for that drought, because I mean, this Kingdom Hearts 3 we're talking about. At the same time, you guys need to start prepping up for this game's actual release. We don't know when it's happening. I'm hopeful for 2017, maybe it's 2018, but you guys need to start prepping now, because, you know, they know, Square Enix knows that people want Kingdom Hearts 3, that people desire this game, that people adore this game series. You know, it's on that level of Final Fantasy at this point. You know, people want to see the end of the Xehanort Saga. So we're gonna need something a little bit more malleable than, you know, what we seen last year at E3. Something that we can, you know, grasp on to more when it comes to a trailer. You know, we need dialogue, all that good jazz, maybe snippets, maybe even like a conversation for a vocal point of the game. Maybe the entire conversation between Ericus and Xehanort in their youth at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3, because they said that's the beginning of the game. So, you know, I feel Tetsuya Nomura needs to definitely raise the curtain a bit over this game and, you know, give us something. Hey, if they decide to go ham and finally have a performance of Utada Hikaru with the new Kingdom Hearts 3 theme, you know, she finally came out of retirement, she's making music now, Kingdom Hearts 3, E3, this is the time to roll in and get with it, you know. So, I definitely am expecting a lot. I've got a lot of hopefuls when it comes to Square Enix, but more likely, more than so, it's Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. So, I hope they do have something to show at the Sony show, because, you know, they're buddy-buddy like that. You know, way back when, 2013, that was fucking it. So let's see what they got when it comes to 2016. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you want more news about Square Enix and what their antics are up to at E3, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and like and share the video, because I'm gonna be there. So get ready for the hype. And so, until E3, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.